What's up, guys? I just wanted to give you guys, maybe a little discussion. I just wanted to give you guys, my top 5 One Piece arcs, and maybe a little greatest moments or whatever. Coming in at number 5 would have to be Sabaody. I think that Sabaody was a really solid arc. I like all the character interactions. I like the whole Kizaru thing. Everything was really synced into in that arc. It was just a great arc to me. I really like Sabaody. It wasn't. I don't think it was too much. The ending was just epic. The whole Kuma thing, and it was just something. It was just complete and utter defeat of the Straw Hats. I don't think we've seen anything like that. I don't know. Would it be Skypiea, where they were like completely and utterly destroyed? Um, I mean, Sanji and Usopp really. I mean, yeah, I guess you can say Skypiea. Skypiea was one, but I think that this was just utter destruction of the Straw Hats. It was bar none, and it was one of those those crew changing, life changing moments where everyone thought everyone was dying. They seriously thought that everyone was dying, and that was just crazy. They they assumed Kuma was a bad guy, and I honestly would have to say everybody. I'm sure we were thinking the same thing as viewers. We were all thinking the same thing. Kuma was a bad guy because of Thriller Bark. So I'm just saying that Sabaody would be number 5 on this list. In my opinion, I think it was just I think it was a good solid arc. But my other 4, I think not to mention that I did make this list not thinking about anything. I didn't have time to sit down and think about this list. It was just like off top. So some of the things I might say might be just off of emotion, but it is my opinion. So at number 4, I would have Water 7 at number 4. Uh, in my opinion, Water 7 was good, but I I I don't necessarily think there's anything wrong with Water 7. You know, I like the CP9 reveal. That was epic. That's probably one of the stuff. That's probably one of the scenes that got people into One Piece, or the scene that people remember a lot. The whole CP9 thing. It was just such a shock value. Like, no one was expecting that. No one was expecting them. They were like, what, the town heroes to be CP9. And the thing is, we all fall under the impression that CP9 were the bad guy. Well, then again, but we fall under the impression that the Marines are the bad guys. No, the Marines are actually the good guys, and the Straw Hats are the bad guys. So just to give you guys a heads up. So it was just, the reveal for CP9 was just crazy, and I don't know, man. It has to be number 4, man. The reveal for CP9 was just epic to me. I really did like that reveal, and I like the thing with I believe it was Nami and Luffy when he was stuck between the buildings. That was epic. The arc was good. The arc was good. I like the Usopp and Luffy interaction thing. And this is one of the scenes that leads me to believe that Zoro might leave the crew. The scene where he goes, if Usopp joins the crew again without apologizing, Luffy, I believe he said how he was gonna leave. So that right there, and plus amongst a whole bunch of other things that I might make a discussion video. Maybe discussion video number 3 might be about this, but that's one of the reasons why I do think in the future Oda might write Zoro leaving the crew and being a warlord. I really think it's gonna go that route. I have my suspicions. I'm still gonna be gathering. Okay, I'm gonna gather evidence, right? And I'm gonna make a video and tell you guys why I think Zoro is gonna leave the crew. That's what I'll do. I don't know when I'm gonna put it out, but I'll try to do that. So yeah, Water 7 is number 4. Number 3, I would have to put Enies Lobby. Enies Lobby was a great arc. I like the entrance to it. I like the vibe that it gave. I like the symbolic, the flag burning thing, the whole symbolism behind it, Enies Lobby. the I Wanna Live by Robin. This is when Robin officially joins the crew, like she's official member. So because things were kind of sus back at Water 7, you know, because CP9. So this is the official, like, the official you're a member thing with Robin. This arc was that. So I think this is a really symbolic arc for One Piece as a whole. I guess I would say this is a really symbolic arc. And then at number 3, I would have, you know, no, yeah, and then Slobby was number 3. At number 2, Marineford. Like the top 2, including, you know, Marineford being my number 2. I had to think about this a lot because there's a lot of sus moments in Marineford, and what I mean by sus moments is the whole Ace death. I still can't get over that, because not because it was sad, but because it just didn't make any sense, you know. And I still can't get over the fact that Blackbeard beat Ace and we didn't get that fight. Why didn't we get that fight? Is it because you know he couldn't think of a way for Blackbeard to actually beat Ace in a fight that's logical, that we would come to the conclusion that, okay, Blackbeard won this fight? Maybe it's because he couldn't create a fight where that would make any sense. How can Blackbeard beat this guy? And Blackbeard is absorbing things that he shouldn't be absorbing. Blackbeard said himself that he's not like everyone else. You know, he's not fast, he's not as strong. I mean, his devil fruit is strong, but he himself isn't that strong or fast or capable of doing anything. All he has is his devil fruit to rely on. So I'm like, how is he able to beat Ace? Like what? So that, plus, you know, the whole Marineford thing, Ace losing to Akainu, and people saying that it's because Ace was weakened by the sea prison stones, when clearly when Ace got out those shackles, he was in full power. I don't know if he was in full power up, but he was in at least 87, 90% power up. Like, he was going ham after he got out those shackles. So you can't tell me that he didn't have, him being a Logia, he couldn't get away from that. Come on, guys, come on. Akainu fought Kuzan. He fought Aokiji, and Aokiji is ice. And Aokiji made it out that fight, fighting Akainu. And he's ice versus lava. And you telling me fire is going to get destroyed by lava? Fire. They're basically the same thing. Fire is going to get destroyed by lava? Come on, guys. And don't give me that, oh, Ace was trying to protect Luffy. He wasn't thinking bullshit. Like, yo, he's a Logia. It should be automatic when somebody fights him that his body would react like that. And he should have used Haki. If he developed armament Haki to the point where he can use it like that, he should have used Haki. Now, this is another discussion on whether Ace had, you know, a developed level of Haki, because everyone has Haki, but was his Haki developed to the point where he had great armament Haki? We don't know. But Marineford was real sus. It was real sus. So my number 1 would have to be Skypiea. You know, I really did enjoy Skypiea, and one of my top 5 favorite characters was in Skypiea. And I forgot to mention in Sabaody that Law was in my top 5, so I really liked the whole Law thing in Sabaody, as far as, and the Kizaru thing. So I like those moments. So Skypiea, Marineford, NS Lobby, Water 7, Sabaody are my favorites. Leave your comments down below. You know, I think Skypiea was revolutionary to the story. So please like the video, leave your comments down below. I'm Edman, and I'm out.